What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Go countdown video. Today we're going to be talking about in-app purchases and how they might make it into the game, so let's get right into it. So first off, I want to point out that John Hank actually did say they're going for wide-scale integration in Pokemon Go, which means that basically they're going for every single person wanting to purchase a small amount of their in-app purchase offerings, as opposed to going for whales to support their game. So whales are basically when you get a small group of people together that have tons and tons of cash to spend on the app, and then they basically pay to win. They get to the top of the leaderboards and everything, and they can just spend money and win the game, so they do that. So there are a few examples of apps that don't entirely rely on whales but still have quite a few of them, and I think that Clash of Clans is a great example of that. You don't necessarily get to pay to win, but there are still lots of people that spend lots and lots of money on it. So it's definitely fair to say that there are some pay to win apps that rely on whales, and there are some that don't but still have whales. But it's good to know that they are going for the wide-scale approach on this. So next we can get into what exactly in-app purchases are going to entitle. So I personally think that there are two things they can monetize without really coming across as pay to win, and that's buffs and a storage system. So basically what you get with buffs in Pokemon Go is something that can attract Pokemon, or something that can possibly make it so you can search Pokestops more often, and I really think that I have a good idea for that. So we've seen honey in the trailer before, and I do think that they're going to monetize that and that it'll be a Pokemon attractor. So maybe if you're in an area for a short period of time, or you're on vacation, you don't want to be on your phone very often, but you still want the Pokemon from the area, you can get a couple honeys and then just use them, attract the Pokemon that are unique to the area, and then be able to catch them quicker than you would without the honey. I love that idea. I think it's fantastic. I really have a lot of respect for them if that's the way they decide to go. And there are a few other things that we can talk about. So overall, the storage system is something I think we should note as well, because the storage system is probably going to be a lot like Ingress in the sense that you can store Pokemon a lot like you would store keys. So if you guys have played Ingress before, then you probably know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, I'll explain for you anyways. So in Ingress, you can store a certain amount of portal keys, which is something you get from hacking portals, which I can assume that it's going to store in a similar way to Pokemon. Then you can get a certain amount of them in your storage, and after a certain period of time you're going to have a full storage of keys, and you can buy more storage slots. So I'm going to assume that they're going to make it so you have a capped storage for Pokemon, and then you can buy more storage slots, and it's probably not going to cost very much. It'll probably be like $10 to $15 to get a ridiculous amount of slots, and basically it's just going to mean that a lot of people are going to want it, but not a lot of people are going to spend a lot of money on it. So that's what they're probably going to go for, and that's really all I have to say about in-app purchases. But that's going to be about it for this one, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope to see you all back here tomorrow for the next countdown video. We're getting very, very close to the Japan beta, so I'm super hyped to get some leaks on that. But until next time, guys, peace.